I always wanted to make these videos where it's a real talk, and yeah, I mean, we got this beautiful view, and at least you gotta face here one time in your life. I'll go straight to the point, because I remember when I was 16, 18, around there, um, you know, going back home constantly hearing these, opinions from, the people that I really appreciate at that time. I mean, I'm still appreciating them, of course. And that was my that was my dad and my mother telling me, what you think that is gonna make you successful is not your way. I mean, it's not gonna take you anywhere. And when you're hearing this every single time that you are home, which is your safe place, it makes something in your mind, or at least that's why I experience it. And what I want to say with this is not by any means I'm saying that, I'm angry with my parents or whatever. I mean, I do understand the the reason of why they were telling me that, because your parents are going to always protect you, take care of what you're doing, because they don't want to make you mistakes, and that was their fault. But at the same time, I'm the person that I am now because of that. I mean, the impact in my mind was have this enough confidence to face fear and do what I always wanted to do, even though I still have, different fears that I need to face. But the biggest one was telling, you know, but the biggest one was going and say, you know what, I want to do this, and I don't fucking care about, what you think that is the best for me, because this is my life and I got only one life to live. And just like that, after years, I'm living basically my dream life. It is currently Tuesday in the morning. I think it's 7:30 in the morning. I bring the chess and I'm playing chess. I'm practicing some openings. But I wanna bring to this video my experience with all the people's opinions, and if they're especially your dad's opinions, your mother opinions, because when we are growing up, that's our pillars or bigger pillars that we got at that time. So when you face something like this, you start developing something like that I call, you know, extreme confidence. Because I'm doing what I'm doing now, and now I understand it. Now I got it. Because for many years, I was like, I born with this. I mean, with this confidence of doing, I don't know, weird stuff, being cringe. And yesterday I was having a conversation with one of my friends. Um, we were doing a FaceTime, and I was explaining here because we ended up talking about that. We ended up talking about, other people's opinions and how that affects our daily basis. And I explained him because I never, taught him about, these struggles that I went through. And I was telling him, you know what? I feel like I built something that makes me feel comfortable doing uncomfortable things. Because when I was growing up, I was having these attacks. And now that I see it from many years after, if I didn't have those attacks, I wouldn't be the person that I'm now. So I'm really grateful of those moments, because you got two options: or you ended up doing what they want, or you ended up doing what you want. And that's what happens to me. But before going through that, I was explaining him, I was having these attacks from the people that I loved, my sister, my mother, my well, my everything at that time. And they say, you don't know nothing about life. You're young. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you want, or doing social media, or having a business at your age. It's like you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, yeah, probably they're right, but what happens if finally work? And you know, having these thoughts in my mind made me to think about, okay, what if you unlock this extreme confidence in yourself that allows you to do the things that you believe that are gonna be your final decision, or they're gonna be the way that you choose, the real way. And that's what I did. Honestly, I think, and honestly, that's what I did, because I think that you need to face those things that are really tough for you, those things that are, the fears, uh, the being uncomfortable, being in a situation where, yeah, you are not feeling confidence. And that's when you build these skills, or I call them new perspectives, where basically you can be part of the but basically you can be part of that 1% where um, whatever they're saying, if you think that's the way and that's gonna make you successful, um, you just go for it, and that's it. So there is a couple principles that I follow in order to live simple without overthinking too much.